Hangouts is on air.
Okay, we are live.
We best be live.
Make sure you go ahead and share it on Twitter so I can go ahead and retweet that.
Ah, cool. Let me see. This is looking kind of crispy, if I might say so myself.
Hey, I mean, I didn't want to say nothing. You feel me? But this Camlink on deck is like, it's ridiculous.
Let me tweet this out. I feel like I ain't done a live stream for a hot minute.
Bro. Wait till you see the live stream on Thursday, cause wait till you see that one. Oh.
My body's ready for that tomorrow. Let me type this.
So
and chill.
Go ahead, open. You know what? With my Galaxy book, I guess I can go ahead and use that to kind of see what the comment section is looking like.
Yeah, that's true. You can second up as a second display.
It's in my goddamn room, and I don't feel like getting up to go get it. So, oh well. Let's see. Go to YouTube and go to your channel, and I'll just share it from there.
All right, so I'll post it out on the tweet. Cool. All right, cool. No one's gonna be expecting this, so people might join on to this kind of late still.
Facts. It's not. I don't know why, but it's not popping up on your like your actual YouTube channel. Like I'm on your YouTube channel right now.
You know what? Because I put it as unlisted. Yeah, hold on. Let me just public it right now. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I might want to do that.
So that should be public right about now.
All right, let's see. I'm a refresh and wait for YouTube to. Oh, there we go. And you're looking crispy in the thumbnail, Ben. I mean, Idris Elba, you know.
We out here, bro.
Man,
we're fully out here.
All right. I'm going ahead. Surprise live stream. Check it out.
Let's see. All right, so we are live. It's happening, people.
I said surprise live stream with the Idris album, by the way.
I see that. Let me go to watch page and see. Yeah, watch pages.
All right, then let me go ahead and go to Twitter and get some people in here, man. But I know it's late over there for you, so we might have a couple of my people in here.
Yeah, for real. Whoever's gonna be jumping in. This is just a quick barbecue live stream, as we call it. Right, let me split screen this right quick. Boom. All right, so I can see the hangouts.
All right, man. I done sent out my workout, bro. You feel me? I done sent the tweets out. I done got the community tab open and cracking. You know.
Yep. We out here. We're ready.
Yeah, man. We can. You know what? We can kind of touch on tonight if you want to. Like when you seen the video I did with the tech T, whatever, like my little intermission part, as far as like the whole blue tick abuse thing, we definitely could talk about that.
Bro, I brought you on the blue tick abuse.
You did.
I checked that. So
you did.
If you want me to spray bars on that, bro, I might get.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I done told you, like, let's talk about it. Like, calm. It's calm.
Because people need to know. People need to know kind of the. See, the thing is, man, I think people don't understand, man, is the fact of what we go through. Just as like YouTubers, you feel what I'm saying? Yo, Mark, what up, bro? I don't think people understand that. So if you want to wait to the room, fill up a little bit, you can. It's up to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, cool.
Let it fill up a little bit. Get a couple heads in here a little bit. You get me?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm sitting here looking at my playback. and I look crispy, cause I'm.
I told you, Camlink would change your life.
Hey, let me tell you something. I have no idea why I was even playing with that with that Logitech webcam. What was I doing with my life? Like, it's just ridiculous, dude.
You get full aperture up in here,
bruh. I'm talking about
the apertures,
the whole Metabone speed booster and everything. You know what I mean? Like overkill. You know, like.
Yo, I got my man Ryan from Feltech in the house.
Yo, what's up, Ryan? What's good, my guy? I'm sitting here trying to get the light together. You feel me? Because these Philip Hughes ain't doing what I want them to do. We got ahead change the scenery. I might do like an Arctic blue or something. Took that Arctic blue looking like.
But the compression on Google Hangouts ain't that bad. Like it's kind of holding up. It's kind of holding up because maybe the upload on my side is helping, but I don't know. Usually I'm seeing it's all right. It's all right. Google Hangouts, I rock with it. It's calm.
Facts. I'm with you on that. Okay. I wanted a sunset overview type of thing, so I went ahead and changed the Philips Hughes to that. You know, more of a sunset overdrive type of look. I should, when you want to stun a little bit, you can stunt like that. You know what I mean? Just change the Philips Hue on the fly. That's what them YouTube checks look like. You change your lights. You change your lights on the fly like that. You're like, that's YouTube money. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm telling you.
When you start, that's when you start getting them big YouTube checks when you can change your lights like that. You know, tell them to step their weight up.
we got sense living on AdSense.
Right. That's AdSense money. When people say what your check look like, oh, cause I'm out here changing lights on the fly, baby. That's that's light work. That's what we do out here.
We changing lights on the fly is light work. Bars.
Hey, you bars. You feel me? Bars in the building. We out here.
Straight.
So look, we got 6 people in here, and that's good enough for me, my guy, to kind of get some type of conversation going. We just get the best live stream we can give with these 6 people here.
Trust me, you know me. I got the pickup mic. Obviously, when I'm about to tell people stuff, it's about to get real.
So big money. That's big money. Pickup mic is big money. I'm on a shotgun mic, the Takstar. You know what I mean? So we gonna rock out with this, and it is what it is.
But listen, first of all, let me introduce my man ShawnBNice. If you guys don't know about ShawnBNice, obviously you need to get to know. Man just hit 3K subs. You need to go show that channel. You just need to go there and just plug in quickly, sub, notification, all that stuff quickly. Quickly.
Light work.
I got my man Techers in the house. What's good, Tech? I've got Tech in the yard. What's good, Tech? I'm seeing Tech join the live stream. Techers. Then you got you. We've got a couple man in here.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on, people? What's cracking?
Good UK gang are still awake. We don't sleep. That's it. Cool.
Clearly. You know what I'm saying? When you said you wanted to do a live stream this late, I said, "Oh, okay. His fan base must be some night owls." I'm with it. It's only 6 o'clock where I'm at. So
listen. We're waiting the next day. You're still behind. I told you, like, if you want to see into your future, you might as well just ask me. I'm 6 hours ahead up in here, like straight up.
Just look at my channel. Let's see if I got like 4,000 or something tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just if my subs go up overnight.
Straight up. But yeah, man, co-hosting tonight with me, surprise live stream. Obviously, my bro ShawnBNice, based. I'm gonna let him do the introduction of where he's based, what his channel's about, and then obviously why we're obviously doing this. So handing over to my man ShawnBNice. What's good? Introduce yourself to the Lover of Tech fam and the UK gang.
Hey, so first of all, Lover of Tech family, you know what I'm saying? Gang, we out here. Chicago is where I'm from. That's my city. All day. I'm a tech reviewer, but I'm not like one of those corny tech reviewers, man. I can tell you that now. You're not gonna get one of those. Hi, my name is ShawnBNice. No, it's not one of those. You're gonna get a lot of what's good, fam, what's cracking. It's what we on today. Even my beats, like when y'all listen to my music, they trap beats. You feel me? Yeah. But the way I cut it, pretty much look at me like this. Look at me like the hood tech Peter McKinnon, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like. the black hoods, the black tech hood, Peter McKinnon. That's what we doing.
Straight up.
And honestly, man, level of tech, I really don't look at this dude just like another YouTube friend. Like, this is my guy, man. My man's been 100 with me from day one. So I'm really happy to have him, you know what I'm saying, invite me on this show, and we gonna have some fun. Now, I need to know this before I start getting all loose at the lips. Ben, are we keeping it PG, PG-13, or rated R? Because you know I can get a little.
Put it this way: if it gets R-rated, it's a barbecue stream. So if you're not here, you ain't getting a replay. But if it's PG, then obviously it's still going to be up there for people to see. So I'm just leaving it on the table because certain discussions that happen, you know what happens with certain discussions. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where you get 24 hours up on there if it gets a bit too R-rated. If it's obviously PG, then it's there, like, you know, it's there in the library. You could go back. But obviously, certain conversations are gonna happen in it. So that's all I can say, bro.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it. G. You know, I keep it gangster. I keep it light gangster a little bit, unless things change up and I gotta go to Chicago a little bit. You know, but right now we'll keep it for the kiddos to watch. You know what I mean? So here's the thing, bro. I'm you know, in my last stream we talked a lot about just the mentality of YouTubers as a whole, you know what I mean? But I'm really kind of curious to see, like, what's your thought process on YouTuber hierarchy, right? And what I mean by that is, like, you know, there are other YouTubers who are smaller than us and are bigger than us that will kind of put other YouTubers like on this scale of like royal leadership or something like that. And it's kind of like if we don't kind of view things their way, we're wrong. You know, what's your thoughts on that? Tanner does say, what up, my guy?
Bro, are you really getting me started on here?
I mean, we're gonna crack it out early, bro.
Listen. Last the intermission, yeah. First of all, let me just say I'm butthurt because your recent video I think is better than my one, and I'm not happy. I'm low-key not happy. I don't agree with that, bro. I'm low-key not happy because, bro, do you know, man woke up here and the first thing I thought about is like T actually color corrected his top to his lips. No. The whole day I was like, no, that's buzz. No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy for hours. Sorry. I was like, yo.
You know, what's funny is, bro, like I tell people all the time this, man, like, cause even like the thing is, like, somebody had comment on the video, but like the thing is, like, I block off my like YouTube. I got to set it up where it's like if anybody like curse or say something like too crazy or whatever, like it'll automatically delete it. But there's one dude here says something like, you know, how you talking with your horse mouth ass? Like, I know I got a big mouth, bro, but I'm like, I take stuff on the chin, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, but I really do appreciate T for being such a good sport, bro. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube, bro, like it's so hard to find YouTubers like us who just like who want to have fun, who's not trying to, you know, it's funny. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a critique, right? But it's more so of a like, yo, like, hey, bro, I rock the channel, but like, yo, this is the thing that I noticed you be doing. Like, yo, what's up with that? You know what I mean? It's more like, what's up with that? It's not like you need to change this on unsubbing type of, you know, it ain't like that.
And then that's the stuff that got me motivated. That's how I've been just chucking out videos left, right, and center. The only reason why it slowed down is because, like, I've been previewing some client work that I've been doing, some big project stuff. So that's kind of been taking my attention away a bit. But yeah,
okay,
bro, like,
big money. I see you getting free phones. I see you. I see you. That's big money.
It's bad. Like, the videos I've been working on outside of YouTube, they're gonna go public soon, so that's gonna be big boy stuff. So
hey Ben, you know, I can't say what I want to say, but talk yo, you know what, bro? Like, talk yo, you know what, bro? We're gonna keep it PG for a little bit, man. You know, just, you know, talk your stuff, bro. Like, real talk. That's really impressive, bro, man. That you're getting client work too, man. Like, man. It's like, you know, like, I know, man, it's not easy just to kind of like fall upon like clientele and kind of get business because, you know, it's just not, bro. You know what I mean? And what's funny is, bro, here's the funny part. Like, you do quality work. So I know you see this a lot. Like, have you ever seen somebody's work like on a social media platform? You look like, yo, somebody paid you for this?
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
It's terrible.
all the time.
Terrible.
All the time. But it just shows like they just planted themselves in connect. They just planted themselves in a place where they just knew how to just network and connect. And that's why I'm starting to realize that. That's why, fortunately, even at an early stage, I'm starting to get these connects, and I'm starting to realize that, yeah, obviously it is your grafting, your talent, but at the same time, it's also knowing how to just connect and be in the right place at the right time to be able to land these opportunities. So you got to intentionally put yourself there. You know, it ain't like you need to beg it, but you need to intentionally put yourself in places where you increase the chances of being seen. Do you get it? So it's like you then get approached. It ain't even like you're asking, but then it's like you get approached, but you planted yourself there. You see, so it's just increasing the odds of getting noticed by planting yourself in relevant places, not spamming, but just plant yourself in relevant places.
I get you. I get you. So like for me, like I was telling people, right now I'm working with this guy. He's running it for alderman in my neighborhood, in my community, and you know, I was going to vote, you know what I mean? And I just saw him outside campaigning. I was just like, you know what? Just let me give it a shot, bro. You know, and I put something together. And you guys can check this out on my website at www.ShawnBNice.com. You can also see some merch there, you know. But I have like a couple of previews of work that I've done, man. Right now, I'm working with him on we're doing a documentary. He wants to do a commercial. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, it's what I'm saying is for y'all, man, like, is if you are like an aspiring artist, something like that, you know, don't be afraid to just kind of like step out there and get no's, bro, because you're gonna get some no's. You definitely gonna get some no's.
Yep. 100%. So like it's that. I mean, back to the original point, that critique that you're giving, the style that you're giving it with the entertainment, it's uplifting, it's motivating, it's funny. Like for me, like I said it before, it wouldn't even to flatter you, but it just gave me this jump start. Like, yo, I need to just go hard at it again. Simple. Do you get it?
I feel you.
And it's showing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like even when I don't have content to put out, I know I have content to put out, and I ain't felt like that before. So in all good sport, like T's legit. T at one point was struggling to get to 10K, but once I was telling him like, bro, don't even watch that. Like the minute you hit it, it's just gonna start snowballing. Now he's like on 12K, and he didn't realize.
So, well, one thing first. Shout out to Mr. I think you pronounce it Juan, Euan. How you pronounce that, bro? Do you know?
Ewan. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. I'm doing good. But you are right, bro. For some odd reason, like the moment I passed 3K, bro, I'm talking about my sub number has been just like taking off, bro. And let me kind of give any YouTubers in the building, right? If you're a YouTuber right now, let me kind of give you guys some tips if you don't know. You want to post at least like 3 to 5 videos a week, right? And if those videos do good, you want to keep that momentum. So like right now, I've been pumping out videos like crazy because I got 2 videos that did like 1,500 like in 3 days, which that has never happened for me. That goes to show me Google was like, okay, you pump it a little more, so we gonna pump you a little bit more. So now I got a video dropping tomorrow. I got another video dropping Friday with another collaboration I did with somebody. I got another video dropping Sunday, which is gonna be fire. You know what I mean? So if you're a new like YouTuber, man, like just pump out content. I know it's hard. And Ben know this too, man. When you like a husband, you're a father, you got jobs, you know, like I know it can be hard. But at some point, man, the fulfillment of you potentially work for yourself one day, man, I feel like will beat anything.
And the thing is that I think the hardest part is not all these things. I'm just finding out that the hardest part is your efficiency. It's getting your efficiency correct and then letting the quality match up to the efficiency. I think it's important to be efficient first, then to worry about outright quality, because I'm starting to realize that now that I've found an efficient workflow to be, in my case, is to be mobile. Someone else's efficient workflow might not be mobile. Do you get what I'm saying? But you have to find a way to be efficient in what you're doing first, so that then your quality matches your efficiency. Because if you're efficient, that's how you're able to put out regular content. Do you get it?
Right.
Like it's just whether it is, you know, where you set up your shots, wherever it is, but like whether you're an A-roll on-camera person, you're a B-roll person, you're a voiceover person, you need to find the style that you're not just comfortable with, but you're confident you like doing. Those three things need to match.
Hey, yo, that's facts, bro. You're talking you know what today, man. I'm tired of saying myself.
Listen,
you're talking.
Listen, different conversations are gonna happen. So, like, you know, obviously people, you know, like, you know, this is like Tech and Chill versus, you know, meets Trap Tech. Like, there's seriousness about it. Like, the guest appearing on your show, that was just a preview. Like, people
facts,
saw,
bro.
like, people saw. So,
hey,
yeah,
facts,
well,
facts. But you're right though. Like, what's funny is, dude, it took me. I've been doing it. Okay, so now obviously I've been doing YouTube for like a full year. Like, it's hit like a full year, like September, October, and I've been doing a full year. And I'm not mad at the results I've gotten so far, right? Because I'm over 3K within that time. So, but the thing is, it took me a while to kind of find what I was comfortable in, right? To be comfortable on camera. But the moment I start becoming more comfortable on camera, it's easier for me to become efficient in my workflow, right? Because now when I do certain things, I know, like, when I leave the camera, or when I know I want to start setting up a B-roll, I'm talking that part up to kind of lead into that, or I'm giving myself hand signals in the camera, but like, cut here, you know what I mean? So once you find a flow that meshes with your style, man, you'll be able to pump out more videos efficiently, because now you know, all right, every time I hold up the hand 5, I know, for example, that you know, this is the part I want to put my B-roll in. So that's 5, insert B-roll. You know what I mean? So once you start doing stuff like that, now you can just go ahead, skim through your video, start cutting pieces out, because you know you got your hand here. It's stuff like that, man, that can help you become more efficient in your workflow.
That's it.
That's that barbecue talk. That's that barbecue talk we just put y'all on.
Fam. It's this is what I'm starting to realize is what is making me pull out regular content, because I finally found something that made. So that's my advice to anyone. Try everything at the beginning until you find what is your style, right? So it has to be what is your style, what you enjoy doing, and what you're confident in doing, because confidence shows in front of camera. On camera, confidence shows, period. Like, that's not something you can hide. People can tell. So you need to find those things so it intertwines, and then you're gonna be more efficient as you go. So, like, it's that thing where it's like from the outside in. And I always said it, like, comparing it to someone like, you know, Mr. PhD himself, flipping painfully honest tech, like where you're coming from. Like I said, with YouTubers you don't like, it's that spin and twist. The spin and twist, you're actually putting production quality into, like, you know, the video. You're not just sitting in front of the camera just spraying whatever. Like, you decided to take a different twist.
Hey. Yo, you know what, bro?
I said this before. I said this before. And people need to realize real, recognize real. And then on top of that, it's like T's legit. T took it on the chin. And to be honest,
like a gangster.
The thing is, the dude,
like a straight gangster, G. He did like a G.
The do-rag part. When I don't know if you've seen that skit by Down Goes Fraser where he's got like a couple of purple do-rags on. The minute you said that, it's like, bro, I will send you that. You will laugh. That downgrade. He's the guy that did "Why You Always Lying," bro.
I gotta see that. I like him. I gotta see that.
He's got a purple do-rag skit, yeah, bro. You need to watch that, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because when you went for T's do-rag, I was like, "Yo, I'm done. I'm done." You finished me.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? You know what's funny? I got a lot of comments about the do-rag and the prison ramen noodles joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was really rocking with that. But what I want to touch on is kind of like what you said as far as like sitting in front of a camera versus putting like some quality production on my stuff, bro. Like y'all can see, like, for those who've seen my videos, y'all can see, like, yo, bro, I'll be out there cold, be snot coming out my nose, man. Like, I do that for the shot, you know what I mean? But the point of this series, or my first season rather, was to kind of create something outside of tech, but that's still tech related, where people can kind of just come watch something and not have to be, you know, just enjoy it and still recognize like their favorite YouTubers and be like, oh yeah, I did notice about I did notice that about Tech T. He does wear do-rags and all his thumbnails. You know what I mean? It's just me pointing out some stuff that you guys probably already saw, but just didn't know how to kind of like formulate it, or just wanted somebody else to say it too, so we can kind of like be on the same page, man. So my my series, man, my first season has been met with incredible success. We coming up on a season finale. We got 2 more episodes before the season finale hit, and I'm telling you now, man, the season finale gonna be. I'm thinking of some stuff, man, that I really want to do to make y'all be like, oh, this boy mean business. This man mean business. You feel what I'm saying? So let me hold on. Dave West and for I can't pronounce. We're gonna call my man FMT because I can't pronounce that. Yeah. Okay. So Dave West said, "Can you trust Benobi Tech?" Benobi, you know what Benobi Tech is? Is that you? Is that like a nickname?
No. Benobi's another tech YouTuber. He's like some 17-year-old kid.
Oh, okay. All right. And then the other one says, FMT says, in any social media profession, you need to stop looking who's ahead of you by numbers and look at who's behind you. Your fans. Fans make fans. People. Hey, FMT, yo, bro, you know, that is some of the realest stuff I've heard in a long time, bro. That is very true. There's definitely been times for me where I'll be kind of like looking at other YouTubers or looking at other people who do what I do and kind of get down. Like this, I mean, it hasn't been often, but when I was younger, really, I'd be like looking at the people like, yo, man, how you getting this and how you getting that? And I'll compare myself, which you're not supposed to do, right? Because their success doesn't equal, you know what I'm saying, my success. I see boys in that camp. Adrian, sis, you see the Camlink? She see it?
Trust me.
She see it? The crispiness, like the, you know?
We out here.
All the pixels. But you're right, FNT. I definitely agree with you, man. That's some solid advice right there.
That's my bro like tech. That's my bro like tech.
Okay.
And it's so mad because like and this is the thing. Like if you go back to the original point, right? That intermission, is something that literally I and that's the thing. If old time tech was on there, a couple of others were there, and they realized like this is what I've been trying to say is the issue. And this is something that basically, like, obviously I went to the Asus ROG event, the ROG and it was me, Roger from Life for Tech, and Concepts Creator. We were talking about the same thing. That there's certain behaviors that I clock, right? And there's certain behaviors that I realize that it gives me maybe not a full-blown look of the person's character or how people behave, but it's a good enough indication in that split moment, right? And it's that double standards that you realize. So let me say something about this quickly. A certain someone, obviously, as you know how I feel about that person, decided to make a "Can You Trust" video on a certain tech YouTuber, trying to basically say that, oh, TLD can't be trusted, rare. Cool. And remember, I talked to you about conveniences, right? How things are just a bit too convenient with how certain people are in certain situations, and then all of a sudden they don't know how to come with the same energy. Cool.
Okay.
One, right?
Okay.
You've gone into a situation. You've seen this person that you said you can't trust. Yeah, you've seen a certain behavior pattern from them, right? Because you've gone into their environment, you've gone into their arena, and then you've seen for yourself that, oh, they're not actually what I thought they were. Do you know what I'm saying? You then put out a new video saying that, oh, part 2, can you trust the same person? And
wow,
all the points you stated, yeah, are things that were relevant from the get-go. If you're taking time to actually realize that all these things that you realize about this person, right? If you're taking time to actually do some quality research, as you like to establish, you would realize that this is how this person is being from the get-go.
Right.
You see?
Right.
And this is what I mean about that kind of back and forth. Yeah. It then relates to the people that are watching that and following that type of person. Yeah. Literally just wishy-washy. So you agree with the first
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, you agree with that. And this is what I mean about the big YouTuber kind of like a follower mindset or blue tick abuse mindset. You don't want to actually take time to formulate your own opinion, right? Look at things on a video, try and actually understand whether this person is actually saying the relevant things that are true or not. It's more just because of the fact that because they're the ones that are in the center of attention now and doing the due diligence and the justice of going after the bigger guys. Obviously, what he's saying is correct. No, it's not. No, it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? Like fam, it's true. It's like, and then you're commenting saying, "Oh, you're right. I agree. This person can't be trusted. This person can't be trusted." Then conveniently, that same person that can't be trusted, right, comments on your video as a smaller channel, and you're like, "Oh my God, I worship you, man. I'm such a big fan. I love everything that you do." Okay.
Wait. I know. You lying to me right now. I know that did not happen. I know Ben, please stop. Please stop. Please tell me you lying to me right now. Please tell me you did not see this man do that.
Listen, I've got evidence of these smaller YouTubers that follow these bigger personalities, right? Based on how they behave, right? And this is what I mean about conveniences and opportunity. Come with the same energy, come with the same consistency. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a difference if that bigger YouTuber that you say that your guy says that he can't trust, right? If he comes and comments on your video, cool. Show appreciation, like, "Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking out my content." Boom. Don't go on as if like you trust everything that they say when you just agreed with someone else that you don't. 1. 2, right? You then come into a situation where the person now does a repeat video about saying you trust the person, right? But you're now agreeing with it because you got put in the same environment to see what that person really was about. But if you took time, like, to look at the person's channel or what they were doing from the get-go, you would have realized that, look, you're my boy and everything, right? This first video that you're doing of this person saying that you can't trust them, you make valid points. I get where you're coming from. But to be quite honest, I'm just a bit concerned with it based on the fact that I just don't really think this is how this person really is. Do you get what I'm saying? If you look at past history or look at this, right, I just don't really think it's what you're making it out to be. But at the same time, I can respect the points that you're coming out. You don't just go all out and say, "Oh man, you're doing it right. Go after the bigger guys. You're doing it." It's like, it's just like, bro.
Hey, so wait, man. Wait 1 second, bro. All right, so 2 things. 1, Dave West said, okay, 1, what up, Everyday Dad? Nice to see you in here, bro. Dave West said, "Can you trust Team Unfiltered?" And Adrian wanted us to name names. You can send names to my DM. All right, look,
I'm a DM you. I'm a DM you.
Hey, so look, sis, he gonna take care of that because, here's the thing. I'm not trying to bring all my ratchet behavior over to, I just came to Ben's crib. I came to start opening the refrigerator, talking about something to make myself a sandwich. You know what I mean? So I gotta kind of be on my best behavior a little bit.
This is like a quick surprise stream just to kind of preview what is a potential.
A warm up. This is just the appetizer, sis. I can't come in already just like, "Hey, yo, Ben, bro, I'm about to make myself a sandwich." But as far as Dave West saying, "Can you trust Team Unfiltered?" That's a really good question. Now, I don't really have an issue with nobody from Team Unfiltered to be real with you. Like, not like a huge one. Like me and Zach even made amends. I'm actually like, Zach is pretty cool. Like, I really ain't got no beef with Zach at all. Travis MCP, I don't think Travis.
Me and him made amends.
So me and like Zach. I would say this: out of the Team Unfiltered group, I would say Zach and John Prosser. Besides when John Prosser kind of like, when he started coming out, when me and him kind of went back and forth on Twitter again. Not really a back and forth, but like it's I can kind of almost tell when a bigger YouTuber like kind of know they kind of big because they'll say stuff too. You be like, I already know who you're talking to like that. You know what I mean?
No, bro. No,
but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know me. My mouth can be real. Whew. So, but like as far as Team Unfiltered, the only person I guess it's like for example, I made a video about Travis MCP. He didn't respond to nothing. I didn't expect him to. I didn't expect him to at all. But I would say you can trust so far. The only people I would say you could definitely trust is Prosser and Zach, right? I watch Zach videos. His videos are actually pretty cool. And then I actually had, and yeah, Jeff. I ain't got a problem with Jeff either.
Jeff to me, right, has been the most consistent character out of all of them.
I would say that. I would give you that. I would give you that. I would definitely give you Jeff has been the most consistent. And honestly, Zach has too with me. Like even when I made the video, like Zach had said something, but you know, because I had called them out as far as like calling me out on one of Painfully Honest Tech live streams or whatever. But Zach came in like a real man and said, boom, boom, boom. This is what we said. So I respect any man that can stand on their own 2 feet. I respect any man that can stand on their 2 feet and back up what they said and be like, yeah, this is what I said. Boom. Now what's up? I respect that. If you come to me like that, bro, I got no more respect for you because you didn't have behind it. Now we got people like Dapper Dop who don't do stuff like that, which I still don't rock with him to this day because it's kind of like it was just corny the way he went about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or any other YouTubers that did that. Anytime a YouTuber talk about you behind your back and don't want to just call you out specifically, bro. Like, again, it's YouTube. I'm not looking to fight nobody. I'm not looking to get nobody hurt. Like, I'm not gonna do all that, man. But if you got a problem with anything I say, then just address me. And Zach came in like a gangster. Was like, yo, boom, that's what he said. So I got no more respect for Zach. I ain't got no one problem with him. Or Prosser, you know what I mean? But you know, other than that, the other ones though, I don't have too much history with.
Yeah, no, John. Obviously, we squashed whatever we needed to squash on your live stream. We talked like, John.
All right, hey, hold on, my bad. Hey, Ben, you know what? Tech T just hopped in. He felt some type of way. He said, y'all boys streaming without your boy. This is a surprise. This is a surprise stream, T. But if Ben got room and his bandwidth can handle it, man, I'm pretty sure he would like.
There's room. I'm DMing that link to him ASAP.
He DMing you the link right now, bro. He DMing you the link right now, bro.
He can interject his part of this as well. So I mean, put it this way, yeah. One thing I've said before, and I've talked to my guy Dave about this. I don't have the thing is I don't have a problem. I'll put it this way, and I've said this, like that kind of character behavior, right? The only person to me that hasn't really demonstrated that behavior that I just pretty much explained about, because it's a big YouTuber that you like a lot, or you think they're of some influence, or what they're saying sounds legit, so you follow it 100%. The only person to me that I've seen not do that is Jeff. Jeff is pretty much the only one that I've seen. I'm like, yo, Jeff. I've seen his consistency in how he is as a person.
Facts.
From one thing someone says, you know, to another that someone says, or that same person says, where he doesn't 100% just follow it because, oh, it's that person, so he's legit all the way through. So I've got to agree with everything that he says. To me, he's the only person that's pretty much stood by that, right?
Okay.
Zach, one thing I like about Zach shows mad love, support, especially when it comes to live stream. Like, my guy just be giving out funds, and that's a good look. People might question that, but at the end of the day, the guy's supporting. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that. The only problem I had was when the whole Prosser beef was happening with me and John, or the misunderstanding was happening with me and John on the Twitter live streams and stuff, right? It's when Painfully Honest Tech was also dropping stuff, and like, and for me, I'm not saying Painfully Honest Tech's name because I've not had it out with him. I've had it out with him many times on Twitter, so it don't even bother me. Like I said, whether he sees this and he wants to talk to me, cool, let's talk, whatever. And I'll tell him straight, it ain't even you I have a problem with. It's just your Can You Trust series, because it's just inconsistent. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, it doesn't make sense. Like what you're trying to bring about, it just doesn't. And come on now, or not, I'll tell you where it doesn't. And I've told you this already, so you know, you've got a history of it, of two conversations that we've had. So it's not something that I'm gonna be like, oh, boom. And whether you like it or not, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's not that deep. So it's not gonna be something that's gonna make me lose sleep or make me lose followers or gonna bring an army of people again. That doesn't bother me. My issue that I had with Zach is that he was constantly defending, you know, JTL in regards to his methodology and what he was doing to bring across content with the Can You Trust series. And I'm like, no. So are you telling me you're his private investigator? Are you the one that's helping him with the research and methodology to bring out the content? Because you're adamant that he does quality research and a structured research format to bring back and present this content. But clearly, there's been massive outliers that have shown that he doesn't do that. Clearly.
So let me interject you on that, Ben. And I'm gonna say this. I get why Zach did that, because I'm gonna be real with you. Publicly, I would defend you if you wrong, because one, you my guy. So even if you wrong, publicly somebody's like trying to like down your work or say something to me, like let's just say, for example, if somebody came up to me like, yo man, what's up with Ben's work? Why he always doing this and that? I'd be like, yo man, like I like Ben's work, but if you got a problem with Ben, address him. But I like the stuff he do. But I would talk to you personally, like, hey yo Ben, bro, yo, that video you kind of put out was kind of like what me and you do, bro. You know what I mean? When you think one of my videos may either go this direction, that direction, you would tell me like, oh bro, you know what, this is a good idea, or probably not. You know what I mean? We bounce each other, you know, ideas off each other. But if somebody was trying to like talk bad about your work, I would defend it, because it's like, yo, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a loyal person like that. My like loyalty to me is a huge thing. So I would defend you to the death, you know what I'm saying, for your content if somebody outside of our little circle, whatever, was trying to speak ill of it. You know what I mean? That's just me though, because you're my man. So it's like, nah, I can't have you saying that about my guy. What's wrong with you? You nuts? And you think I'm just gonna sit there and just allow that? You know?
And that's the part that I'm saying about Zach, that I was like, you know what, yeah, he's mad supportive like that, and I rate that. But I'm saying in this instance, it was a big misfire. Do you get what I'm saying? It was a big misfire in the Techno Buffalo episode, yeah, where he basically said you can't trust him. It was a clear misfire, because when John Rettinger came on the show, he pretty much pointed out not just a few things, he pointed out a lot of stuff that basically made you realize that you basically didn't research nothing. You just saw an instance of a situation, right? And you capitalized on that situation of current events, right? And you decided to basically run with it to make it a judge, jury, and executioner outcome for people to say that I can't be trusted and basically I'm not legit. So then now it questions what level of research are you doing? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm cool with you defending your guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have a problem with that. But when your guy flops big time, don't defend the flop. Defend him as the person and where he was coming from. That he wasn't coming from a place of ill intent. This is not what he is about. This is defend that. Don't defend the methodology that was clearly wrong. Right?
Okay.
Defend
that's
the
fair.
person. This is why I needed to keep, because even then later on it was still getting hammered on. And I'm thinking that's that kind of mindset that to me makes no sense, because even after live stream discussions, you're still defending that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how we're having a live stream discussion now, bro. I've stated a point and you're bringing another point across, right? Publicly, people are seeing this. We're talking. There's comments, and you're saying that, Ben, actually, you know what? Yeah, if I put myself in Zach's shoes, this is why he was doing it. Cool. It makes me take a step back to realize. But in public, in aftermath live streams discussion, you're still publicly defending the person when you can clearly see that he flopped. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? You can clearly see that he's flopped. So then that's what I mean about the blue tick mindset mentality, where you're clearly, right, outright just defending everything that he does.
You know, here's what's funny about this whole situation. First of all, I didn't know that he did one on Techno Buffalo, which I should have, right? Because he's a bigger YouTuber, and he you know what I'm saying? It's not like a shot, but he usually only goes after bigger YouTubers. We all know that. That's the only thing he does. That's the only thing he does. So what I'm tripping on is the fact that, dude, you like in your video when I had that intermission about John Rettinger, do you know how much flack I got for that because of what I said? And it's like, what I said was, it wasn't publicizing this man as a whole, as a company, right? As a brand. I was saying what he did to me personally was this and that. And I had my right to say how I felt about how that situation went. But what I'm tripping on is that this ties in directly to your ideology on the blue tick abuse thing, because what I said to him, it was a little bit rough, you know, with the me sparking up and what I was saying, but nobody gave Painfully Honest Tech, at least I didn't see that. Nobody gave him the same whoa type of feel when he did the whole "Can you trust" thing about Techno Buffalo, and I feel like that's not fair.
People were bigging him up,
you know what I'm saying?
People, it was only me and CC.
That's crazy to me, bro.
It was only me and Concepts Creator that were going hard at him, and some people were jumping in saying that, oh, this conversation is awkward. And I said, no, this guy, he's talking about having a conversation. No one is swearing at him. No one is cussing him. No one is insulting him. No one is calling him any ill-fated names. No one's trying to condemn him. We are trying to have the same conversation that he's opening up. So he has to be ready to have this conversation. I think he's gotten so used to everyone bigging him up that maybe he didn't budget the fact that he might actually get legit backlash, structured backlash, not small boy backlash of, oh, you're this, name calling, but like factual backlash. Stuff where people are going to actually talk to you properly, like articulate themselves properly to you so you can actually think with brain cells to actually realize that, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, bro, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you should have gone about it a better way so that actually people can see that you're not trying to capitalize on big people to get your gain and get yourself noticed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, because that's what happens. That's what happens. And it takes a few that ain't trying to just follow you for the sake of follow you, that will challenge you like that. And it was only a concept creator that were doing that. And he was feeling it. Sorry to say, he was feeling it, because afterwards, after he dealt with Rettinger when he came onto the show, right? Afterwards, when Roberto, Flossie, all them man were on the Aftermath live streams, you know, he was there, all quiet, all like, you know, I received a couple of backlash, you know, I received some backlash, you know, and it was quite, it's like, well, yeah, because obviously you didn't budget for the fact that maybe like your methodology and how you go about things is under scrutiny, because we're really trying to see what your agenda is. And this is what I mean about the difference between what you're doing. Right? And I'm only repeating this because people, again, this is a barbecue live stream. People that didn't join the first one when I was on your show and we can have this discussion, right? Forget the children right now. You know what I'm saying? The difference with that kind of mindset of where you're going about it, judge, jury, and executioner, right? I said this to T, and I said this to you, and a couple of people didn't realize this yet. But the difference is, with how many of the YouTubers that you don't like that you've done, a good amount of people have actually come to you and says, "Bro, can you do me next?" And I said this, compare this, and tell me who in their right mind has gone to Painful Honest Tech and says, "Can you do an episode of your Can You Trust series on me, please? I would love it." I'll wait.
Hey, that's facts, bro. I had to, my bad, my battery had died, so I had to switch out real quick. But I heard everything you were saying. Can you, I don't know, bro. Like the thing is about his whole series as a whole. I'm still trying to get my camera back right. His whole thing as a series as a whole, I felt like he got a pass, and I didn't, and that's the only thing, honestly, that I didn't really care for. With the whole situation in regards to him, bro. Like, he got a pass and I didn't. No, and he was saying things way worse than me.
Oh, bro. But the thing is here, he and this is the issue that I had with it from the get-go. This is the issue I had with it from the get-go. You see, and people within that clique were all disagreeing, because it's one of them things where it's like, oh, chin up, Jason, chin up. You know, you're doing a fine job. You know, don't worry about it. You know, like, you know, just keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing. But I'm like, you are celebrating someone damaging someone's reputation. That's what the person's doing. They're damaging the person's reputation because they've taken this role as I do quality research and I've got all my facts together to tell you why you shouldn't trust this person, whereas you are giving your opinion on what you don't like about certain things that they do, or you question certain things that they do. You know, from me not posting regular videos, from Fresh with his EO energy, from, you know, T with his color corrected top to his lips. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're bringing out fun critique stuff that will make you step back and think, wow, was I really doing that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
It's one of them things where, and it's like, if I use me as an example, yeah, where he took it on the chin best is, he's tweeted that a good couple of times, like, I know I'm the go-to guy when it comes to cases. I know that's what my channel is built on, and I'm grateful. but I need to sit back and I need to restructure and I need to rethink a different content strategy going forward. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm going to get rid of cases, but I need to diversify a little bit, but I need to still keep it technically T. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know that's something that's been bugging him, but not bugging him to the point where it's like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore, but it's been bugging him in terms of like, once that light bulb moment comes on, boom, you see. So it's one of them ones where you now saying it kind of like reinvigorated that kind of thing of like, oh, maybe I do need to like put a bit more thought into it. Do you know what I'm saying? It uplifts you. It don't now make another person be like, oh, I can't trust this guy. I don't want to subscribe to this guy. This guy is this. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll be like, oh, you know what, yeah? All the stuff Sean was saying about you is kind of right. It's kind of funny, but I still rock with you because you're legit. I'm subscribed. Right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the response difference.
Yeah, and the thing is that took people a while to grasp, bro, to be real. Like, it took a minute for people to really catch on, is that the video was never about publicly criticizing them. It's more like, hey, you know, I watch your videos and this is what I got out of it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, as a fan, as a person who watched your videos, as a person who just, you know, just casually watches them. And I'm not, like you said before, I'm not sitting here putting myself in this whole, yeah, I've been doing extensive research and we've came back with these conclusions and these test results. No, bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was more like, hey, yo, cuz I watch your videos and these some things that I noticed about your videos that you do. What's up? That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. But it's just funny to me that because I quote unquote, as some may say, I quote unquote didn't put the work in to be able to speak about certain situations. That bothers me, bro. I'm really upset that I made your video unlisted, because honestly, that was one of my favorite episodes of the entire series, bro. Like, that one, I put something in that one, bro. Like, I had that video there had real emotion, real like anger. Like, yo, man, I supported John Renninger for all these years. How can he just do that? You know what I mean? And then when I got other YouTubers who are bigger YouTubers too, who show me the same respect of telling me if they either gonna be on or not be on, it's like, why couldn't you do the same thing, bro? Like the special guest I got coming on Thursday. You know, I reached out to him just to confirm, like, hey, bro, you still coming through? He sent a quick email. Yup, still be there, bro. We still on. It was that simple, versus you sitting here constantly ignoring somebody after they reached out to you 2 to 3 times and after you gave them your word saying, yeah. And what's funny is, like, I still have not heard nothing back from that guy. You know what I mean? So it was just like, my emotions still stand where they're going to stand. And, you know, and I still meant what I said. So I'm not going to stay here.
No, but the thing is, I respect that. I respect that. So that's the part that I can't take that away. And I remember I talked about your true inspirations. You know what I'm saying? Your true inspirations make a difference. Your true inspirations make a difference. Be true to that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get opportunity comes, and there's nothing wrong with opportunity. But then I know the energy that I would give to one type of person, irrespective of them having X amount of million subscribers, to one type of person that I know truly inspires me. That's the energy that I'll be giving. That's just facts. And this is what I mean about I get the whole showing appreciation. I get the whole getting a bit excited when you see people that you've watched that you look up to. But at the same time, right? Stop compromising yourself. One. Stop compromising what is ethically, right, correct and right to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Stop making weird exceptions. That's the problem that I have. Stop making weird exceptions. Don't make these weird exceptions for the convenience of the fact that, oh, it's because it's this type of person, so it's cool. Nah, it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not. Just because they're in this kind of status that you're putting them in a bubble, it does not excuse them for being that way. It just doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then what it does is, no matter how humble they want to keep themselves, no matter how much they want to ground themselves, right? You're feeding and you're growing an ego in them that isn't going to help them in the future. It's not going to help them as a person. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest issue I have is it's not going to set an example for the right people to watch and follow, to act like, for them to feel like that's the right way to be. You know what I'm saying? You're inspiring the kind of wrong behaviors for someone to get into, for them to think this is how I need to be to make it on the scene. That's the biggest problem that I have.
But here's what I can say, and take it how you want to take it, man. But let's be real here, bro. No, we can sit there and we can point out the flaws and some of the characteristic traits that are portrayed within the Team Unfiltered team itself, but they are a topic of conversation. You know what I mean? And whether it's a good way and a bad way, they are getting their names out there. Now, me personally, if I was part of the Team Unfiltered, like, let's just say if somebody was constantly mentioning my name, I would take that as even when they were saying my name in they live stream, bro, like even when they said something like about my YouTube that I don't like series, like I was bigging that up, like, yeah, I'm in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like I'm a topic of discussion for you. So, we can say, honestly, we can say what we want about them. But they are a force right now, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Team Unfiltered name for the most part rings bells. Like they have some questionable people though in their team. I won't disagree with people on that. They definitely had, and it's not many. It's maybe about 2 or 3 of the Team Unfiltered people I'm not just like a huge fan of. Not like to the point where the only person I just don't like, and I'm saying this to the camera, is Dapper Dop. That's the only person I don't like, but I have my reasons for that, and he knows why. Because what he did was just what.
I'm cool with that, but like I said in your live stream before, I treat people by individuals. Do you get it? I'm treating each person, right, as an individual. I'm cool with Prosser, don't mean I'm cool with you. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I hate you. It doesn't mean I want to beef you per se, but it's like I'm either not cool with a specific thing that you consistently do. One, I'm either not cool with you as a person because you behave like an absolute D-bag, or I'm not cool with literally how you handle a particular situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like how you said it with Roberto when he came on Fresh's stream, that it's not you, Roberto, bro. No one can take away any of your achievements. You're verified. You've got a certain amount of subscribers. You've got a certain amount of video followers on Twitter. You've achieved this. No one can ever take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? That's like an automatic respect on a certain level, right? But at the end of the day, it don't take away how you behaved with me personally. How you handled this situation, right, was not called for. You know what I'm saying? So it's the situational handle of that particular thing that I didn't rate. That's why I did what I did, or that's why I'm behaving like this to you. So it could be several things. It could be you as a person, how the person handled a particular situation, or how they consistently are on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So you treat people as an individual. So yeah, cool. I respect the fact that you're not cool with Doc, but I'm cool with Doc. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm cool with him not because I'm like, oh, boom, I've engaged with him on a regular basis. I've engaged with him enough where I'm like, oh, I'm cool with him. Like I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah. And the thing is, Ben, but what people could notice about between you and I, bro, because one, we both grown men. And even though you my boy, I'm not looking for you to be like, hey, man, I ain't cool with that. You don't talk to him either. Like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have obviously my own reasons for not liking him for that. You know, I ain't going to say what I want to say because they're saying I want to keep this stream up. But you know what you did. Was on some, you know what type of you know what. But yeah, but he's not the only person. So for those who don't know, because I know some people know, some people don't know like who's all a part of Team Unfiltered. So let me go ahead and run down the names. But you got Viper, Prosser,
Jeff,
Dapper, Dop. I'm pretty sure it's part of Team Unfiltered. Painfy, Honest Tech, and I think I said a Prosser already. I don't know who else is part of Team Unfiltered, but those are the main names I know.
Brandon from This Is Tech Today.
It makes so much sense now, bro. Oh my bro, listen. This is crazy. This is why this is crazy. Because I was wondering why he had made a post, and I had retweeted because it was about the YouTube community tab. And I definitely want to discuss this because I had a real issue with that.
Yes. Oh my days. Yeah. Let's talk about that. I completely forgot about that.
So, you know what I'm saying? I had retweeted and said what I said, whatever, but like him and Prosty had kind of like hopped in the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind him responding, whatever, but now it kind of makes sense why I kind of seen both of them on the same thread. I'm like, oh, okay, well, now this makes sense. Now, obviously, I don't have a problem with Prosty or Brandon. I think that's
I'm cool with Brandon. I'm cool with Prosty.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with either one of them, but as far as this whole community tab thing is concerned, I think it was just like a little bit ridiculous to say that you should have this amount of many subs to talk to your community. If I'm spending my money, if I'm engaged on my community on an everyday basis, why do I have to reach a certain threshold? I'm already like, do they say that about your pockets? So if I spend over $500 on equipment, am I therefore a verified YouTuber? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is to say, maybe you just haven't sold time or whatever the case is, but just to, to say that you need a certain threshold to engage with your community that you built off the strength of your own hard work, to me is ridiculous. I feel the moment you became monetized is the moment you should have got a community tab. Straight point blank period. Because that means you are putting enough content out, people are coming back to watch your content to say, hey, you know what, this is valid enough for me to want to hear and sit here and chime into or look into.
So let me drop this here. Andrew Edwards was the one that shut down the situation personally. He shut it down and he said it straight that it's not that deep. You guys are deep in it too much. It ain't that deep. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that deep to the point where every little thing, right? It's easier for you to say because you've passed that threshold. So now you're acting, it's like it comes across like you're salty because at your level, you didn't have those tools. So now that people at that level have those tools, it's now wrong because you think it's going to be incorrectly used and it's going to be misabused. I get Premiere, for example. When Premiere first came about, people were overusing it. But at the end of the day, even if people were overusing it, it's not that deep because people didn't know what it was. People were trying to figure out what was good and bad about it. After that, people are not using it as much because they realize that this is when you use it, this is when you don't. It's an experiment phase. It's annoying at the beginning, but it's not that deep. People are getting access to community tabs at 1,000 subscribers. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not all because of anything, but you're always making it seem like every small YouTuber acts entitled. No one is acting entitled, bro. No one is acting entitled. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if it's being misused in a wrong way, right? It's because people are trying to figure out how it needs to be used and how it isn't. It's the same with IGTV. When IGTV came about, everyone was chucking their Insta stories on IGTV until they realized that actually that's not the right way to do it because it's the beginning stage. Every little moment that you get, you always want to look like I'm on the bigger YouTuber side. So I want to agree with everything that you bigger YouTuber says about entitled and all this. And you always want to be putting out the content creators that are getting access to tools that are going to be helpful to them. I don't get it. Like, what are you gaining? What are you gaining? And it was Andrew Edwards that came in and shut down the situation.
So concept creator, just about what you said, bro. As far as you being a Patreon and enter a giveaway, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's I personally wouldn't do that, but I won't judge another person for their business tactics. I wouldn't do that, but whatever. Everyday Dad, I agree. Verification system to give access to features should be a partner system. This is the Everyday Dad said something about as far as this whole small YouTubers should suck it up because they haven't earned anything yet. Like, that is a stupid mentality. And I agree with you, bro. Like, I don't understand because the thing is, every YouTuber that's big now was a smaller YouTuber. And even to say smaller YouTuber is kind of dumb. It's just that you're a YouTuber like who don't have the same amount of subs as somebody else. It's pretty much the same case. You know what I mean? But we've seen people overnight grow from like 10,000 subs to like 30,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Like that can change in a blink of an eye, bro. So I'm totally with you with this whole the smaller YouTuber thing, gotta earn stuff or whatever, bro. Or we can't say stuff to bigger YouTubers because we gotta kind of respect the throne thing. I don't get that, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, what I always tell people, even at any job, you take this job away, I'm a man at the end of the day, and I'm you know what I'm saying, respect me as such, because at the end of the day, this is just a job. YouTube is a thing I like to do. But if we take that away, I'm still who I am. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean like, oh yeah, I got this 100K sub. What up? Where you at? 3K? I'm not doing that, bro. Like, come on, man. Stop. We all grown men at the end of the day. What people got to realize is this, man. And I told you this too, Ben. People got to realize that at some point in time, you can potentially run into these people that you're talking about and this can go a totally different way. So let me explain what I mean by that so y'all don't get confused or wonder what somebody talking about. I've already told Ben this. I've told technically T this. Like, these are my guys, bro. Like, I've told them, like,
live stream. We said on the previous live stream.
We said on the previous live stream, bro. Like, I come from a different background, bro. So 2K with the fatigues off. If you have that same energy on Twitter, you keep that same energy when you meet me. But don't be surprised if I meet you with a different energy. You know what I mean? Like, if I hit you with the, so what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I think people got to realize, man, like, yo, don't let this YouTube thing get to your head, because anyone can be approached and addressed in a way that they may not be used to,
and they won't come with that same energy. And the thing is, that's what annoys me about that whole thing. It annoys me about that kind of behavior, because you can tell people are just getting excited with their keyboard and thumbs. If you just took a bit more time to actually assess the situation and see it for what it is, you can see it as, this is something that gives access. Right, it's a bit annoying at the beginning, but it's not that deep. A smaller creator having these and that kind of mindset is what discourages. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. You're discouraging and you're putting people down, like, for the sake of the fact that I feel I'm at this level, and when I was here, I didn't have these tools, so you shouldn't have these tools. Right. And you acting like you should have that. I'm like, that's so dumb, bro. That is so dumb. That's like me saying to my kids, at your age, at 2 years old, you shouldn't know how to use an iPad, because when I was growing up, an iPad didn't exist, bruh.
But you should know what a dishwasher is. You should wash your own dishes. I didn't have a dishwasher. I didn't have a type of luxury when I was a kid. Like, come on, bro. I was born in Ghana. Like, I was born in Ghana. I went boarding school in Ghana. My generation, even at my time, right, washing machines didn't exist, bro. We washed clothes the whole day with our hands to dry them, hoping the sun was out and it wouldn't rain on it. So we can talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? But there's no need. You just have to be happy for the fact that, you know what, yeah? Right. You, as smaller creators, this is great. You guys are getting these tools. Just know how to use them wisely. Just say that at least. It's great you have... Hey, you know, this is like, if you guys need any help with this new feature, you know, feel free to inbox me. I kind of show you the ins and outs of it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, when smaller YouTubers reach out to me or ask me a question, I'm sorry, whatever. When other YouTubers reach out to me and ask me a question, I've never been like, you don't deserve that anyway. Why are you asking me that? You know what I mean? Like, I would show you how to get it. I would tell you how I get these contracts, because at the end of the day, there's so much money out here, bro. Why am I going to be sitting out there hating on the next man? Like, oh, no, man. You'll need that. Come on, bro. That's corny to me, bro. That's corny. That is so corny to me.
Some things you advise people, like, you know, work at it and you'll find your way, 100%. But like, even prostitute that about it, that stop premiering everything because it gives the wrong outreach for certain videos, right? And I agreed because people were abusing it. Do you know what I'm saying? People were abusing it. But that's what I mean, that having that tool of Premiere is not a bad thing, but people just needed to figure out how to use it wisely. Same with community tab. But don't chime it around the reason of the fact that because you're a smaller YouTuber, you should have access to it.
Yeah, that's wild to me, bro.
That to me really feeds into that kind of mindset every time, that it's like you basically, how you're saying it, you basically don't want any smaller creator to have any kind of access to any tools that will help them figure out how to engage. That's what you're basically saying. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. And you may say it's not, but from the outside in, that's how it looks like. And it just looks like you're basically just trying to agree with a bigger YouTuber that constantly says things like this. So it seems like, oh, we're on the same page. That's the wrong mindset to go about it, bro. Don't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And that's what I don't like.
YouTube is segregation, bro. It's stupid. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's so dumb, bro. Like, I don't care how many subs I get, bro. I wouldn't, first of all, the thing is, man, as long as you have a base of some type of morals and some type of ethic code that you run by, bro, like, I would never be one of those guys. If somebody talk to me or admire my work, I'm gonna sit and ignore them if they want me to be in a live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel you should be honored, man, if somebody else look up to you and respect what you're doing and like, yo, would you mind coming on my show? Like, that's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of background I'm from. It's just kind of like, yo, just, you know, be respectful and pay homage. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you've had to come up through the ranks why not try to help somebody like if you know what you have to go through, why not try to help it make it easier for somebody else, bro? I don't get that. Like
no,
that's like, it's why would you want things to be harder for somebody else and it doesn't have to be? Like you clamp through those ropes and you just so like since now you want to take the ladder and not only you want to move the ladder, you want to set the ladder on fire. Like not climb through. Like what? Like,
no, but you're I mean you know to wrap up that whole thing, right? The team collect thing, right? I don't have a problem with it. I've said this to a couple of my guys offline in the UK, yeah, that have said certain concerns to me about, you know, behaviors. And I said, you know what, yeah, if I'm going to be completely objective, this, I don't have a problem with, right? Okay. I actually don't. And it sounds weird, but I can separate the subjective to the objective. You know what I'm saying? I can. It's easy. What these guys have got in terms of a team and what they're going about and doing what they're doing, it's a good look because obviously he's getting them places. Right?
Facts.
Obviously, right? So you can't take that away from them. But behaviors matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Behaviors matter. Behaviors matter. That is one thing I keep coming back to every single time. Behaviors matter because then what happens is it's the Kool-Aid that you sip on, right? It gets to your head, you get your sugar rush, right? And you forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. This is what I come back to. It's true. You get your sugar rush, you start getting buzzed, you start forgetting yourself, and that's it. You get too excited, and you feel like every situation you got to say something that needs to be radical, it needs to be edgy, or it needs to show that I've got something like jam, like chill. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the part where you just need to slow down, like slow down. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I even see it with like subscribers that will comment on their videos, right? And then there's haters and there's subscribers that love your content that are giving you honest critique, but then you're publicly shaming them on Twitter to make it seem like they're trying. And I'm like, wow, if you just took time to just look at what they're saying, they're not trying to hate on you. They like your content enough that they want to see it improve. That's why they're giving you this critique.
Bro, I seen this. It blew my mind, yo. So I was I don't know where I was at on Twitter, but somehow reason I stumbled upon the thing is I don't have enough backstory to it, but I would just feel like it kind of reminded me of the reason I made the video about Process the first time. So I had stumbled upon a tweet Process had said, and like one of his YouTube, like one of his fans or whatever was saying like, I'm gonna say this as a fan, blah blah blah. And Process just like whatever, you know what I mean? I'm like, dang, bro, like that stuff I just don't like in general, bro. And it's not just like an attack towards Process, but any YouTuber that sit there and it will to kind of like I guess belittle or not belittle, but kind of like treat they subs kind of like their opinion don't matter to me. Is like it's crazy because like they're the people that get you where you are. You know what I mean? Like they are the people that add to your numbers and come back and watch your videos and like your videos and defend your videos and share your videos, bro. So like I can't never see myself just sitting there bad mouthing one of my subs or them trying to give me an honest critique, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even people who just came into my videos the first time, bro, like when they come in, be like, yo, man, oh my God, why is the music so loud? Whatever the case is, I'll come in and be like, yeah, man, I was new to editing. This is what happened. My apologies. You know what I mean? Because that's it. You cared enough to write a comment to say like, yo, what's up? You know, like, why is this way? I can at least respond and be like, yo, thank you. You right. My music was loud, man. I just wasn't paying attention. Whatever the case is, bro. But I don't understand how these, like, some people, bro, like, they be going in on they subs, like, whatever, stupid, or like, damn.
Yeah. You know, and it's like you're basically basing it on the fact that if they don't create content, they don't have a right to tell you how you should create your content. And I'm like, that is such a narrow-minded way. Yeah, because I've had some of my best video ideas come from my subs.
Hey,
I've had some of the best video ideas come from my subs. I'm like, oh, okay. I never saw that. It was based on the fact that I enjoyed this video, but I think you could have done it this way based on this. And I'm like, oh, snap. Thank you.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Or I could have easily flipped it and said, why are you telling me that? Do you know how much hard work I've put in? I'm going to screenshot, publicly put that. These subscribers, they act like they know how to create content. They have no idea what we go through to do it, but yet they're telling us we should do it this way and that way. I'm like, raw. Whoa, slow down.
Bro.
Hold on.
My sis, my sis, bro, my girl, my homie, bro. Like some of my top videos, bro. Sound like anything like Adrian hasn't put out a video I don't know how long, bro. Adrian has put a video I don't know how long, but she continues to help me come up with creative ideas and creative ways to help me grow, bro. And it's like, so for me not to take her advice because she hasn't put out a video is stupid, bro. You know what I mean? Like that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life, bro. Like she has consistently helped me on a like almost everyday basis. Like, hey, bro, you know, you should redo this or you should consider this, change the metadata, do this. And I'm supposed to be like, nah, you won't make no video. Shut up. What?
And for this, it's like, bro. You're not going to necessarily apply everything because there's time constraints, right? There's resources limitations, right? There's equipment limitations. There's skill set limitations. There's different limitations that you're going to face. But when you store it in your memory bank, right? When you're going back to actually regroup, reassess, reevaluate, and relaunch, whether it's new equipment, new gear that you buy, new skill sets that you establish, or you purchase to bring in, then you know that you can slowly start implementing these things because people critiqued it for you to get to where you need to get to. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. My problem is it's not the interconnect that the team has in terms of their support system or what they're doing in terms of the content and support. Because I've talked to a couple of the guys off record, like properly. So I don't, and they've understood the side that I've come from in terms of attacking behaviors. Do you know what I'm saying? It's attacking behaviors, right? When it comes down to it, it's those behaviors that leave a negative and a bad taste in the mouth. Because then what you're doing is you're teaching whoever's inspired by you, that follow you, that this is how I need to treat my subscribers when I'm getting somewhere. That's not how you treat your subscribers when you're getting somewhere, because their clicks and subs is what's making your channel relevant enough for brands to be like, let me send you this product. Let me send you this. It's them. So fine, haters are going to come, right? And they're going to be haters. They're not the ones you need to pay attention to. They're discouraging, they're racist, they're misogynistic. They're many things, right? But the ones that are giving you honest critiques, right? Even if you take an L, right? It does not matter how much work you put into it. If it came out bad, right? It came out bad. Take the L, take the critique, learn from it, and relaunch again. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't let the pain of like, oh, because I put in so much hard work, you guys can't tell me about myself. No, because the audience, the audience, it's not the audience's job to see the hard work you put in, unless you do a BTS to show them. Right.
Hey, yo, boy. Come on, man. Come on, Idris Elba. Talk it, bro.
I'm telling you, it's not their job. Between us as creators, we can spray bars about how much blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. Fine. But the audience, it's not their job to see that. Their job is to see the final product, and you need to make the final product to establishment for them to agree. So if you don't like it, don't do it. Don't put the work in. If it comes out crap, don't put the work in. Come on. That's
some of the realest. I'm gonna keep it PG. That's some of the realest poop I've heard. Like real talk, bro. Like this is what Tech and Chill meets Trap Tech is about. It's about the conversations that you don't want to have. It's about the what's happening in the tech scenes, but it's also about the conversations that people don't want to have. And that's why we're having them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be done. And the people we're talking about, we're open for you to jump in and talk. We're not. I'm not acting like I'm some big bad wolf or something. I'm open to have this conversation, whether you agree or disagree. Whoever we're talking about, whatever we're talking about, you want to jump in, you want to talk about it. We're open to it. We're not trying to shut people down or bring negativity, but we're highlighting. For me, if I can speak for it, Sean, and you can add to it, like, we're highlighting concerns, not just in terms of like positives and negatives, but concerns about how we need to be better going forward. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like people are just getting too swarmed into the fact that they want to be made and they want to be seen. They want to be the next big thing so badly, they're willing to literally compromise on how they need to behave correctly. That to me is where the issue is. Hey, Ben.
I told you don't let me talk.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to bring a PG-13, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Bring it.
Talk
Bring
your
it.
shit, man. Talk your shit,
Bring
man. Straight like
Bring
that,
it.
bro. Talk your shit, man.
Bring
Like,
it. I told you, don't get me started, you know. Don't get me started.
Look here, bro. The point of me and Ben even doing this type of thing, and we're gonna do this on a regular basis, man, is to have those conversations and to kind of break this mentality amongst the YouTube community in which you can't say nothing bad or give a critique, bro. Like, look here, if I took the time out of my day of all the stuff I got to do to watch your videos and I want to critique it, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Be happy that I care this much to say something about your videos. You know what I mean? Like, this whole mentality of we can't say nothing, or you know what I'm saying, we can't just talk about the YouTube gods, and like, bro, that is so dumb to me, bro. Like, every YouTuber who's gotten what they are at now needs a fan base, bro. And what I want people to understand, man, like, again, like, I just want to put this down on the table so people know, like, there was only maybe at least like four people, including my wife, my sis Adrian, and maybe like 2 other people who pushed me to do the YouTube I Don't Like series, right? Who was like, yo, bro, do that. Everybody else is against it. And what I'm saying is to say this, bro. Even though I don't kind of fit in the quote unquote typical guidelines of a YouTuber, bro, I'm still out there able to make connections, sign contracts, get products, and still be me. I didn't have to sell my soul or my ethics to try to fit into this YouTube society that some people feel that we got to fall in line with, man. And I hate to say it, but honestly, is, you know, it's not a diss to Roberto Blake, but he's a proponent of that mentality, bro. He's huge on pushing that whole, this YouTuber has worked harder for this or this and that. It's like, bro, so what, bro? Like, just because this YouTube is what he at, like, is at where he's at now, doesn't mean he's working harder than me. It just means that, okay, success found him at this point in time, and then met him here, and they collided. You don't know how hard I work on my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people say that type of stuff, they have no idea how much work you put into your videos or whatever. So, you know, we're just pretty much trying to just bring this thing down to a realistic perspective and be like, look, man, stop, bro. Stop. Okay, this whole I'm a YouTube Goliath, bro. Stop, bro. Because I can talk business, I can talk marketing, I can talk tech, I can talk it all, bro. Just because you got this certain number don't mean nothing, bro. If YouTube it deleted your data tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be right back down here with me, slumming in the slums, as you so-called put it.
And the thing is, this is something when you are having fresh on your screen. Do you know what I'm saying? So this isn't anything that you're saying that is like new or like you've said this, and this is the part where I'm encouraging people, right? Think about behaviors, right? Opportunities are good. Opportunities are good, right? Mm-hmm. Getting these kind of opportunities are good, right? And there's nothing wrong with showing appreciation. I'm not trying to say don't act a bit excited. Like, bro, I've expressed to you many times, your special guest that's coming tomorrow. Like, bro, I will fanboy over him. Like, I'm being straight because I just know what his content did for me in my darkest places of being discouraged to do this. I know that's how much it speaks to me. So don't get me wrong. Like, I would, but at the same time, showing appreciation, it doesn't mean I'm gonna sacrifice ethics and the right behaviors and the right things to do. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because it's just a compromise on your integrity, because the real people that are watching and inspecting you will call you out for your inconsistency. You'll be like, really?
Bro, you know what? You know, Everyday Dad just made the most valid point that could sum up everything that we've been saying.
Everyday Dad, yo.
Anyone can become a YouTuber, bro. All you gotta do is pick up a camera. For some odd reason, though, these other people, they get in this hierarchy, bro, and they feel like, oh yeah, but I picked up a C300 camera, so it's a little bit different. Like, bro, it's a camera, bro. You picked up a camera just like any person outside with a cell phone can do, and start making videos, and you became a hit. That's it, bro. Like, that you didn't do anything magical. You didn't change the game up. You didn't bring the cure for cancer. You picked up a camera and said, hey, I like to make videos. This is why. So I can't put that into any other better perspective than that, bro. It's kind of like, humble yourself. Humble yourself, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, man. They sip the Kool-Aid, they get the sugar rush, and they forget themselves. Sugar rush comes to your head, bro. Like, my wife cusses me all the time. I can have like 4 liters of Coke, just me, straight up. And when I get those sugar rushes, I do some dumb stuff. And she looks at me like, you need help. So, like, you know, like she's had to settle me. She checks me when I open that fridge. What you having? I get annoyed, but she's checking me. Like, you better be having water. You better not be getting that Coke. Yeah.
Hey, I wish I could say the same for me and my wife from forest walking, bro. But we do it together, bro. You know what I mean? That's good. You know, when when we forest walking, man, you know, we dumb together, bro. You know what I mean? So see your wife, the next time she check you, throw a Coke and say, "Have a smile on me, baby. Have a Coke and a smile on me, baby." And close your refrigerator.
Sometimes I influence that, but I'm saying like on a regular basis, she checks me. You know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to have that behaviors in check in that surroundings, because that's what will help keep people grounded. When you don't do that, because you put their status on such a high pedestal, that blue tick abuse, right? It don't help them. It don't help them. They won't realize it, but you need to be their mirror. You need to be their mirror. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can be that way when crude. You can just you can just bring it out, you know. And that's the whole. It's easy. We can talk about tech. We're going to talk about tech, of course. Like, there's going to be bare stuff happening that we're going to be talking about in terms of tech and whatnot. But this is also a place where it's open for people to jump on. Whoever gets discussed, whatever gets discussed, if they want to jump on and they want to interject and bring their side of the stuff, cool. Like, be you, but then also be ready for a constructive conversation where you're gonna get told, and you're gonna get told in terms of like, this is how it looks like as well. So you've got to understand why people are coming that way. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where you give what you take. You give what you take. Bro. Simple. You give what you take. So I mean, that's the overall rough conclusion. Like I said, Team Unfiltered or whoever associates himself with and whatnot, I have no problem with. I don't have a problem with people going hard at the paint. I don't have a problem people taking such a thing passionately and seriously. I don't have a problem with that. I have zero issues with that. Like, yes, some people will be like, oh, they take it too seriously. No, I disagree. It's good that they're taking it seriously. It shows passion. It shows that they care. It shows that it's something that they love. It's good that they're taking it seriously. Even if they're taking it too seriously, I love that. But it's behaviors. When you allow it to mess up your behaviors, bro, that's when I have a problem. I have a big problem with that. And the behaviors is just, it's been in a lot of ways kind of outright foul. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been kind of outright foul, and I don't dig with it. I don't rock with it.
Hey, bro, just know this, bro. Just know this. My season finale of YouTubers I don't like. Boy. Hey, look here, man. Look here, bro. It's
gonna be like a I shoot a rock the boats,
bro. We gonna talk, bro. Like, the same discussion that we having. Oh, we gonna talk. Like, because again, the series, man, is to like we kind of doing now, man. It's kind of shake things up, man, and put things in perspective into people. Like, yo, bro, humble yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. You know, I'll back it fully. I'm down. I'll back that fully, because there's nothing I'm gonna discuss that I ain't discussed already, or I ain't had it out with people. So discussing it ain't gonna be like, oh, why is he all of a sudden saying this about me? He never said it before. Yeah, bro. I said it before. I'm just reminding you. So don't be surprised. I'm just reminding you. So if we're gonna have it out now properly, let's have it out. Because for you, I always say this: in your tomorrow somewhere, at least you have the seed planted that someone told you. Whether you agree with it now or not, in your quiet time, you will think about it because you were told. And it will make you think in how your decision making is. And this isn't to shut down anything about what was going on about, what you call it, creative awesomeness, right? But John said it when he was on the stream, that after me and him had our little disagreement, right? He sat back and really had to assess what that show was about, or what that segment was about. I don't know if you remember, he said this. Like, it got to him deep. And I said, look, it wasn't to get to you to ruin, or it wasn't coming from a place of malice, right? But this is where I wanted you to see where my concerns were. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So he said it himself. I had to reassess, I had to go back, and I had to really, really understand, right, how I would go about doing this again. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't realize people were actually seeing it this way, even though I was coming from this angle. This is where I was coming from, but this is how people were perceiving it, which is not how I wanted people to perceive it from the get-go. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, so, right. That's real. That's real.
Exactly. Let me know the last time you saw a creative awesomeness feature. I'll wait.
You know what?
Because this is why I'm trying to reveal. This is not me saying, I'm not raising my hand to say I shut it down. It's not that. I've said it that I have no issues with people being uplifted, because I had a shout out on my channel. I'm not people know or people don't know. I had a shout. I don't have a problem with that. What I'm saying, who shouted you out,
bro? I didn't even know that. I'm just curious now.
Oh, back like Note 8 release, in it, like TLD. I helped him out with the Note 8, and he gave me a shout out. Like we met.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll link you.
Are you famous? I didn't know that. I didn't know you was famous, man. Come on, Idris Elba, come on.
But you see, all jokes aside, bro, the fact that you didn't know that says something. Do you know what I'm saying? It says something based on the fact that where it came from, right? It came from a place where this is what I'm trying to say. Where it came from, right? Wouldn't have been any question marks of perceiving like, oh, this is a bit fishy. Do you know what I'm saying? It just looks like, oh, calm, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of thing of like, when this discussion is had, in your tomorrow, you will have time to think about it. It will challenge your thinking. And if it challenges your thinking to, yes, if you still want to do what you're doing, but then you'll do it with a much more, with a better thought process, right? That's even better. That's an improvement. If it changes your thought process and how you do what you're doing, and you do it better, or you do it much more strategically, and you don't do it recklessly, and you start implementing different behaviors that hopefully become the right behaviors, then there's progression. That's what matters. It doesn't mean...
Here's one thing that Tech T pointed out, man, and I got mad respect for this dude on that strength alone, man, because I was reading the comments as you was talking. T is one thing he can say, and one thing I 100% agree with. Do-rag and all, pink shirt, pink lips and all, bro. Like my man's has made it on his own merit, bro. Like no one has ever shouted T out. No one has ever like, yo, man, check my boy. Like, yo, my man's T has made it on his own at 12K, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that says I think a lot of upcoming creators to really look at his platform and how he uses it, right? Because he was able to reach the level of success that he has without, you know what I'm saying, co-signing these YouTubers or projecting or accepting the behavior in which these other YouTubers do. You know what I'm saying? Like my man's T pretty much stayed to itself, but if something wrong, he'd call it out. But for the most part, my man's is, you know what I'm saying, like that C there from San Andreas, bro. You know what I'm saying? He chilling. He chilling with the do-rag on, bro, and the tank top. I think, yo, I see my man do a live stream with a do-rag and a tank top. I said, I'm done.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What you say? I'll wait.
Down goes places. Like, what's underneath that do-rag? Another do-rag. What's underneath that other do-rag? Another do-rag. I'm gonna send that skit. I'm telling you. And it's even coming back to that, yeah. It wasn't even that long me and T were rocking, like following each other on Twitter that time. And I said it in your live stream that when he was literally the only person that was stepping in, correcting how people were behaving bad. Right? And then I realized that it wasn't because of me he was doing it for, because he don't know me. He don't know me from nowhere. He's just followed me. I doubt he's barely watching any of my content, right? He was doing it based on the fact that by principle, that kind of behavior he didn't like. So it wasn't because, oh, Ben's my man, so I have to defend him. No, because I'm nobody to him. Not that I'm taking it to heart. And I said this to T, like, I've got mad respect for you, not because you defended me, but you defended the principle of what I was going after, behaviors. You were defending that. And I respect that. I respect that more than anything, because even whether you defended me or not, I wouldn't have held it against you because I'm like, well, I wasn't expecting you to, so it's cool. But you were defending right behaviors. Do you know what I'm saying? You were defending right behaviors. That's when I was like, I got respect for you. I'll rock with you from that because you've shown in an unusual situation that you're not scared to intervene and step in because there's a couple of big boys that are attacking a smaller guy. So let me step back. I don't want to be that smaller guy that gets a tattoo. Oh no. You're like, no, you lot are behaving mad. Like you're moving mad. You're moving bookie. Like chill. You know what I'm saying? This is calm.
So first things first, Uno Nice, thank you for stepping up, my guy. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building, bro. Appreciate you for stepping up. Second thing, I'm gonna be real, man. This is gonna be an exclusive event. I got a problem with Tech T because he didn't answer my question yet. Hey, cause you play spades, bro, and are you making prison ramen noodles, bro? I need to know what's up with the
We need answers, Dr. Cases. We need answers, Dr. Cases.
I need to know, bro. Do you play spades and are you making prison noodles, bro? That's it. If you come on tonight, if you saucy, I want you to come on this live stream and answer that for you. Hey, how my man's Ben say? I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Yo, I'm using that. I'm using that from now on. When the wife says something crazy, you got an answer for that, baby? Nah, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Hey, sit down back on the bed with a Coke. I'm gonna handle the whole thing like you, bro. Sit down with a Coke. I'll wait.
So, like you guys, Sean's been keeping an eye on the comments. I get too into it. I get too into just
bro. You know what, bro?
I get triggered.
Because our subs, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, we got a nice amount of group of people in here, bro. And to me, it means a lot to me when somebody come in and devote this amount of time just to watch us talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be making sure I stay in the comment section like, hey, what's up, B? Or I go in and joke around or whatever, man. But this stream, dude, it's crazy, bro. I didn't expect. Well, I kind of did because our first stream together, we rocked hard. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But it's it was
Riley's voice.
Hey, right. It's fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's fun because in any live stream, I want people to, whether it's, you know, we doing it solo or if we doing it together, what I want people to understand, man, these live streams, this is just me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being completely honest. I'm being me. It's like, it's kind of the same way in my videos, bro. Like, if some of y'all ever met me like on the street, bro, like I'm the same exact way in my videos, bro. Like, I don't think every YouTuber that y'all rock with can say that, bro. Like, and when I talk to Ben, I've talked to this man on multiple occasions. He's the same way he's in his videos, bro, is the same way he's outside of that. And there's not a facade. It's nothing different. It's not an act, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all when y'all come in and just wanted to see our personalities, bro. That's crazy to me. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like what Everyday Dad said, yeah. Like, you know, he says you got me fired up. I'm supposed to be working on tomorrow's video, but you guys are touching on some subjects that straight up get under my nerves. And this is the issue. This is the issue. People being honest, they know that this jars their soul, right? Because it's not right. It's not right. It needs to be discussed.
Hey, you know what, right. Ben? Here's what I'm thinking, bro. I think something has hit me, bro, and I think we got something good here. I think we got some gold here, Ben. I think you and I need to actually, I think you and I need to come up with an actual name for our live stream, not Tech and Chill meets Trap Tech. I think we need to come up with an actual name, kind of more of like a safe haven for YouTubers if they want to come in and distort their voice, what the case is, but just to voice their opinion on something they went through and be able just to like let it out, man. Like, yo, bro, believe it or not, there's a lot of YouTubers who feel like the way we do, but just don't know if other creators feel the same way they do, man. And I will welcome any other YouTuber, man, to.
Oh, we've said it multiple times, bro, and I'm agreeing with, and I agree with you 100% that whether you're talked about, the discussions talked about, whether it's agreed or not, that's the platform this is for. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is where people need to understand coming from. This is where it's coming from. So like I'm fully with that, bro. We need to brainstorm that.
Yeah,
this
bro.
I'm
dead serious, bro.
People seeing this is people seeing this is what it's about from when I came on your show to now you being here, obviously testing out the crispy live streams and that. And first of all, let me even pause. I hate you, Elgato. How about that? You had to go release a 4K version of this Camlink. Now I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it to end up looking more crispy. How about that? I just
bought mine 2 weeks ago. I was talking to Teddy when I was buying it. You feel me? So
don't release the 4K version.
Crazy, bro. Like, first of all, that's disrespectful. And if you're not gonna give me a review unit, Elgato, I'm coming to put hands on you. I'm not gonna come put hands on you, man. But give me a review unit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all the best B-roll sequence I ever seen for a thumbstick, bro. Y'all be like, yo, how he do that? Like, but yeah, that was petty, bro.
But like, yeah, there's a Camlink that just got announced today. It got announced today. Yeah. So on pre-order, you can copy it. 7th December looks exactly the same. It's the same price, but you're getting 4K 30 frames. And I'm like, bruh, honestly, why? Like, I'm not saying why in a bad way, but why? So
why couldn't you just upgrade it, bro? Like, I know y'all could have just upgraded that Camlink, bro. Give me a software update, and I could have just come on, B, stop, bro, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me this 4K 30, bro. Even though YouTube, Google Hangouts gonna go press the hell out of it to like 720, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, that was crazy. So you know what? Speaking of tech, bro, since you a baller, I ain't got any appetite money.
What should be seen Everyday Dad's channel? That guy's balling like.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you, here's what's crazy, bro. Let me tell you how I stumbled upon Everyday Dad's channel, bro. And what's funny is I was like just looking for stuff like camera reviews and stuff like that, man. And I came across his channel and it blew me because he was so like direct. He was like, you know what I'm saying? If I can do it, you can do it. And for some reason, I'm like, okay, I like that slogan. It's And he just does like, he doesn't go. Like, you know how some like YouTubers who be doing like the most like to get like the perfect shot or to kind of show off the camera's features. My man would go right in his backyard, put up a tripod and just talk about the camera features like, oh yeah, boom. Here they go. Autofocus work. And he done with the video, bro. So shout out to Everyday Dad, man. That dude, like, I stumbled upon his channel by accident, man. And he's actually just a cool dude, man. Like, just a normal person is to, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like share knowledge on cameras in a basic way. So Idris Elba over there, I'm guessing he went to go get a Coke. He didn't say that. He just up and blocked the screen. But so let me ask you a question, bro. So what's your favorite phone of the year now? Then you know what I'm saying? Because we all know mine. You know, my Note 9 is definitely the beast of the year. I don't really think another phone is even touching that, to be 100% honest with you. But yeah, what's your thoughts?
Now, I would say it's between the Mate 20 Pro and the Note 9, and you guys are missing out on the Mate 20 Pro. Now, I'll put it this way. The Note 9 is the complete package, but in a lot of ways, that Mate 20 Pro is probably one of the most innovative phones, hardware-wise, to have come out this year.
I'm gonna give you that. The problem is with, like you said, with the Huawei phones though, is like they don't have a good release in the States. Because I actually got a contact at Huawei, and every time I reach out to them, they're like, "Yeah, we're not bringing that phone to the States." I'm like, "Bro, come on, cuz just send me the phone, dog. I don't care. I just want to review it." You know what I mean?
The US fully shut down, and you guys are missing out, because let me tell you this: the Mate 20 Pro is not the complete package, but the Note 9 should be shook of that phone in a lot of ways. And
okay, I can respect that.
For me to say that, because I'll be using it for a hot minute. I'm still using it. I'm gonna do my final thoughts and review on it. That phone is a friggin' beast, and it's wow. Wow.
Hey, I'm actually looking forward to that, bro, to be real with you, because I'll be looking forward to your reviews. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I only look forward to your reviews that I know what your rig look like, and I just want to see that crispiness, bro. Like that Ninja V monitor you got, bro. I swear to you, bro, if I can cut your toes off to get it, I would. Somebody say you gotta cut Ben toes off. Give me a knife, man.
My boy, my boy trying to do me a kunta kinte, trying to.
I'm leaving you the foot, bro. I said your toes. You said you can limp with that, and then you have a cool limp with your voice. You like a pimp. What's going on, baby? Let me talk to you for a minute. But
it's been mad. Like it's like I can't even definitively answer that question, just because of the fact that at that time the Note 9 was definitively phone of the year. Definitively.
Facts.
Definitively. And then that phone came, and I was like, raw. Whoa, yeah. Like this is a lot. Like I'm saying, this is a lot going on.
Hey, so look, if since I kept the stream PG, I'm gonna hand his ass. You know what I'm saying? If Ninja V, if you out there and you watching this stream, I would love to review it. Just throwing that out there. You see me reviewing it, I'll give you like 6 videos, a couple of IG posts. You let me know, man. Ninja V, hit me up because I need one. Like I need you.
That Atomos workflow literally has spoke me to the point where it's like efficiency. I come back to it. It's almost like cheating because it allows you to be like Uber level efficient and triple the quality. You get best of both. Like it's mad. Usually when you go mad out quality, stuff slows down. Like you slow down big time. Like, speeds up.
Listen, G. Like, look, I want the Ninja. I'm gonna tell you why I want the Ninja V so bad. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I want exactly every day. I want the Ninja V with my GH5 because I know with the way I do my videos now, bro. Like my YouTubers I don't like series, bro, y'all will go crazy, bro. Like with the quality y'all get now with my stuff, bro, is good, is great. But if I had that Ninja V with a gimbal, bro, listen, like, oh my God, bro. I've been reaching out, and bro, don't think I haven't been trying for gimbals. I'm talking about every company that creates a gimbal. I'll try to review it, bro. Yeah, I swear to you, bro, but. Man, that Ninja V so clean. Once you told me it does 4K, 60 frames per second at 10-bit at the Apple ProRes, I said
ProRes HQ, bro. And
I said, bro,
mad the bit rate.
I said, hey, I said stop. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ben, I hit you with the I'll wait.
And the thing is, I've been told Everyday Dad that he's got a C200 and the Ninja 5, the Ninja V even makes the C200 shine. I'm saying because
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's mad because the C200 is kind of like a bottom floor, a top ceiling kind of camera. It's like at the bottom base you've got your normal MP4 codecs, right? And then at the top you've got RAW. It doesn't have anything in the middle to make it easier for you to record, right? So actually using ProRes as a codec is even better. And this is the thing, people big up, and let me come back. I'm a Sony shooter, right? People big up the A7 III so much. I still have major problems with that camera that people still like to overshadow. And it's not the flip out screen, it's not all that stuff. The camera has rubbish codecs. The internal codecs are rubbish for what that camera does. That's one thing. And the biggest problem is, right, I have the lowest model 4K camera that Sony sells, the A6300. Right? The most expensive that they sell is the A7R3, right? All those cameras still do 8-bit external. None of them do 10-bit. So my argument is, to a certain extent, you buying an A6300 with an Atomos Ninja 5 is not only cheaper than the A7 III, but it's actually better value because you're not going to be getting 10-bit on the A7 III. You're not going to be getting 10-bit on the A7R3. You'll still get the same 8-bit that you get on the A6300.
Hey, that's actually, bro.
And this is where, to me, Sony have caught themselves flat-footed because Fuji with the X-T3 are killing it. GH5 are killing it. Even the ill-fated EOS R does 10-bit external 422. But yet the Sony A7 III and A7R3 can't do that. And all these other cameras have an all-eye codec internal. Like your GH5, bro, you can shoot 400 megabits per second.
I know, bro.
Internal.
I know, bro. But real talk, you need to do a video on that, bro. That video may go viral, bro. You need to do a video in which you grab an A6300 with your Ninja V and compare it to like a Sony 7 III or whatever. You need to do a video on that, bro. I promise you that video would do numbers, dog. I'm talking about some.
I might need to rent that out. That's
I'm telling you, bro. You need to go ahead and just hit up borrow lenses or whatever, and be like, yo, let me get that, get it for a day, and just do bro. Oh my god, that video gonna do numbers.
Let me see what the comment section are saying. You need to oh, trust me, I've got that lined up. The Z6 is lined up. The Z6 is lined up. And this is what I mean about what Everyday Dad is saying is on point, yeah? Full frame, sensor readout, 4K 30 frames a second, 10-bit via HDMI out, and you get N-Log with autofocus. Put it this way.
Wait, you get autofocus with the Ninja V monitor?
No, you basically depending on the camera, but he's talking about the Nikon Z6, the new Z6.
Okay.
People have been slating it, but it's literally the only full frame 4K sensor readout camera that does 10-bit external. Out of all that's the only camera that's doing that. But people are hating on it like it's not good for video. And this is what I mean about it's one of them things where in a lot of ways, Sony have got to make sure that the A7S III that comes out needs to be knocked out of the park. It needs to be knocked out of the park because for how great that Sony A7 III and A7R3 is, there's a lot of shortcomings when it comes to videography. So I'm telling you this now, the difference in all these new cameras coming out, right? Ninja V, in terms of the price point and how it changes a camera, is ridiculous. Like this A6300 is on a different level because of the Ninja V. So, like,
I just noticed that that's crazy. I didn't even. Your quality looks like really good. You know what I'm saying? To be shooting on such a quote unquote older camera, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's looking fire. Now I gotta say this, bro. I didn't burn through so many batteries. I don't have one of those batteries on my GH5, and
man. It's good to wrap it up anyway, man, bro.
I wasn't planning on going this long for the surprise stream or doing a surprise stream at all because I was still working on. So that's when I took my thing off. I had put my battery grip on my GH5, bro. I'm like, oh, he want to talk. So I went in and threw another battery grip on, bro. But yeah, man, I gotta wrap it up, man.
Calm, bro. So again, just to wrap it up, let us know what you guys think about this. You know, if you think it's a good idea or not. Obviously, we want to bring something that I feel like you guys want to be discussed and brought forward. This is why we're doing this. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing it to bring any form of beef or inflammatory kind of like behaviors across, but we're addressing things that people want to discuss, but really it's like they're scared to because of something of like, you know, status of people gonna cut. It needs to be because it's gonna make all of us better. It's about all of us just being better, and we're not exempt to it. We're not exempt to it, period. You know, that's not making ourselves exempt. So we want to bring this forward. We're going to bring it out. We're going to brainstorm it. We're going to make it something that is official, something that is, you know, regular enough for people to look forward to, so that, you know, we can have a better place. And it's not just for all those things, but look, we're talking about tech, gear, all of that as well. So it's
man. Yeah, this is dude. Yeah, we're going to talk some more offline, but this was fun, dude. Like I love this stream. You know what I mean? This was for it to be an impromptu stream out of nowhere. I really enjoy myself, bro.
Same, bro. Like, this is the. I told you, don't get me started. There's best stuff to talk about. There's too much stuff to talk about. So trust me, the discussion. There's a lot. Yeah. So, yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming through. You guys, I'm going to link Sean's channel and the link in the description below. Definitely, for sure, go subscribe to ShawnBNice. Hit him up.
Facts.
Subscribe. Trust me, there's a lot of content there that you're going to love. And the YouTubers I don't like series, you need to go through that, because I'm telling you this now. Get your tissues. Make sure you don't drink nothing, because I'm telling you this now. You will laugh your head off. You will laugh your head off straight.
Appreciate that, man. Real talk, I really do, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. I really enjoy myself tonight, man. Especially your fan base they dope. You feel what I'm saying?
They're mad. Y'all
on real. I need to be on this next one. Hey, Tech T, we got you, bro. This is,
trust me,
bro. We was literally. I said, hey, because I got a special guest coming on Thursday. I wanted to test my equipment to make sure
This is what it was. This is what it was.
This is a test. The real talk. This is just a test, T, that went way longer than what we anticipated. This is just a test stream, bro, and it's just it transformed into this. So that's all, bro.
Yeah, man. So appreciate you all, T, Everyday Dad, Concepts Creator, Dave, Adrian, so many,
Mark Coleman,
Jonathan Lee Ramos. Jonathan, I want to be seeing content from you again, bro. Congrats on the baby, house, the lot, everything.
Yeah, big money, John.
I'm just scrolling through the comments just to say thank you to everyone, because I've been bad looking into the comments. Sierra, so many people, man. Like all you guys, appreciate you guys coming through. Big bro like Tanner, Alan Osborne, all you lot, thank you. There's gonna be more like this. We're gonna sign out, closing out this. Peace.